It doesn't get much better than this. Spend too much time getting ready for this. These days it seems like I just can't miss. And I must confess, it don't get much better than this, baby. Oh.
AIF is a registered not-for-profit business development support organization. And what that means is that we allocate investment funding, primarily through the mandated BE codes, towards small business development. We aim to achieve an unblemished record of honesty, integrity, delivery, value, and fair play with all stakeholders. Under no circumstances will we deviate from our core values.
Small business challenges include many different things. Being an SME can be a very lonely place.
The challenges that we are facing as a business, of course, is access to market, cash flow challenges.
Currently, we cannot always afford to buy our own equipment. One of our biggest challenges is that most of our employees are not qualified. They learn to do the work through learning from others.
You get challenged by the staff, you get challenged by the customers.
The challenge in our business is that we are subcontracted by only one client, and that's making it difficult in terms of carrying on with the business, because when their workload is low, that affects our business.
I find that the top challenges the SMEs that we work with face are the fact that they are often specialists in their areas, so they might be engineers or electricians, and all of a sudden when they start a business they need to become a jack of all trades, and they need to know a little bit about all the elements of a business.
The main challenge being that small businesses in South Africa have no ability to access funding. And without funding, these businesses often fail to get off the ground.
I have found that the most pressing challenge SMEs most often face is financial in nature. It's often about cash flow.
And then another thing is the fact that they often feel very alone in their business. They don't have people that they can bounce decisions off of, and it leads them to feeling very isolated.
And they don't have the necessary support services, so they need access to training specifically in the areas of business finance and then general business operations.
A teacher, a coach, a mentor, an expert, a counselor, they've all been of immense value to us all at some stage of our growth. We need to help them help our small business community.
It is critical that small business is supported in South Africa, as they are the number one drivers of employment. Also, the National Development Plan predicts that small business will be responsible for 90% of employment by the year 2030. So it is crucial to develop these small businesses now to ensure their sustainability and fulfill employment demand that is ever increasing in this country.
At AIF, we implement enterprise and supplier development programs on behalf of corporates and associates. What we do is we strategically source the SMEs based on gaps in the supply chain, and we develop them with the view and the aim of graduating them to become suppliers of those corporates. We do a detailed needs analysis on the SME, and then we fill those gaps with business development services in order to develop the small businesses. We submit ongoing monthly progress reports to keep our clients up to date with the work that we've done with the SMEs. At the end of the program, we also submit an audit file to ensure a smooth verification process.
My name is Shafi Itimo. I am the facilitator for the Give Yourself a Job program. This program focuses on people that would like to get into the entrepreneur route, looking at young people between the ages of 18 to 35 that are struggling to get employment.
Unemployment is high in South Africa. Through Give Yourself a Job, we would like to empower more people to find opportunities, use their gifts and skills to create small businesses which will create an income for them and their families. Your financial support will assist us in our endeavor to create more job opportunities through small businesses.
We have people that have just started and they have created businesses already. One is selling fast food and the other is selling old second-hand clothes. It's the only female that we have inside this program, and she has already, within a week, been able to have a profit of about 700 Rand out of starting with a capital of 260 Rand. So at the end of the day, it's a very good program. We encourage quite a lot of young people to join the Give Yourself a Job program and be able to create jobs for themselves.
In the continent can recognize as an individual and in the organization, organizational development, which is quite crucial. And then it's translated obviously to communities and changing the world. So it means a great deal to us.
When we were brainstorming this idea of starting the business, my wife was pregnant. We both had secure jobs, and so, very comfortable. The idea of then leaving the security of employment and embarking on your own thing was exciting, but at the same time concerning.
When we started out, we were 5 people. Office was really quiet, no phone calls, no customers. But we have grown the business to this current stage where we employ 105 people. And it's growing from strength to strength.
I'd like to thank AIF for sponsorship support, for sponsoring my financial part of the business. With that support, I've been able to understand my books better.
To AIF as well. It's not only Rotok, because I knew them through AIF. And thank you, Rotok, for helping us with the support that you give us. It really helped us, or it's going to help us in the long run. Thank you very much.
Time is money, and we need money to give our SMEs more time.